And then he really need to recall. You have 1,800 gold. But now they start Drake because you missed the timing. So that's not very good. Plus, you don't know where is Evelyn. So look at the face check here. Look at the Morgana, how smart she's walking. Look at you. If the Evelyn is here, you're dead. So you should try to like hover this angle. And then I hope you're gonna recall soon after this Drake. You really need to recall. Like you can't fight this. You're again gonna lose the tower. You're again gonna lose the tower. If you move here, what is Jing gonna do? She's gonna get the tower again. The same mistake, you see? Just going for these fights and not thinking about your bot lane waves. It's not good. And here you should just instantly recall. You anyways lose the tower because we did made too many mistakes with like moving. We moved too much. So just recall and get your. You have 2,400 gold. That's huge. Video. What's going on, guys? Besides here in today's video, we're gonna learn about AD carry. If you are a beginner on AD carry, you wanna learn laning phase and macro, this is an amazing video for you, and this is gonna help you to get better on AD carry. If you haven't subscribed yet, you really have to go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell. If you truly wanna get better on AD carry, you really wanna be on this channel, and you wanna make sure you don't miss out anything from this channel. Check out my coaching. If you didn't really check the coaching, didn't try it, you don't know about it, check out the coaching in the description if you want to climb and improve faster in League of Legends. Enjoy. And right here, since you stayed, you should keep staying, because if you recall right now, you're going to lose one wave and then you're going to lose the second wave. And again, if the chances of them diving you is very high, like let's say you have this HP, sorry, you have this HP, you should recall. This HP, you should recall. This HP, you should recall. But since you stayed and you're about to lose one wave, two waves, and the plate, you should actually stay at least to catch one more wave. And this is because the chances of you getting dove is not high, because one, you have Morgana, so if they try to dive you, we have the Q of Morgana, and two, because you have 300 HP, so if they try to go in the tower at level 3, there is a very high chance that you get minimum, absolute lowest 1 kill, but probably more. So this is why you should stay here. But again, if you're super low and they're gonna dive you, I'm not saying stay here and kill yourself. No, that's not good. But in this case, there is no way they're gonna dive. So as you can see right here, they got the plate, you lost the wave. It's not good at all. Also, the items for Kai'Sa, you need to build it for the isolated Q damage, for the evolution of the Q, because damage on Kai'Sa, you do it through Q and you do it through proccing the passive, but the passive is procced with the W and with auto attack, not necessarily with attack speed, a lot of that. So what items are the best in the very beginning for Kai'Sa?
Well, I use the suggestions of other people, and it's either Kraken or static.
Okay, so you go for the this is on Kai'Sa. That's good. So you go for the static ship build. This is a pretty good build in the current meta. The thing is, you need to get AD, because with AD you're gonna do more damage through the Q. With attack speed, you're not really using your auto attack so much on Kai'Sa, because you just proc your passive with your auto, Q, W, and then if your support has some CC, as you saw, they will help you a lot to proc that passive. So you don't actually need attack speed, you see? So you need to buy this first or this first, just something that gives you AD, because you get to your isolated, you're just gonna do damage with the Q in lane. So that's the bottom line. Then you go to the laning phase. And okay, we missed the W. Usually it's not so good to poke with W. Like here, for example, this W, even if you hit it, it doesn't have so much value. Your W is 22 seconds. And if you hit the W, remember that you actually proc your stacks. Okay, let's go into a practice tool. You go into a practice tool and you can share your screen. And I want to show you something on Kai'Sa.
I have this. Yeah. Oh, that's, you don't see. But there's the that you suggested me to download, and it always shows up, but I can't use it.
You should just uninstall it. Like, it's just gonna take your resources, and it's the notification. It's annoying. We're gonna do reviews like this. It's no problem, or live games. Okay, let's try now. Shift B and level up your W. On the left angle there, you have a left angle up. You have an arrow, so you can level up. Shift B. Yeah, you can just stay here in base. Yeah, okay. And then level up there on the arrow. On the left, it's Slint Lepes, that one. Up. A lot more up. A lot. Up. That one.
This. Okay.
And then here, just wait a bit so the passive is running out. and then you just throw W on the target. Yeah, throw W. You see the passive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now press the first button on the left there, like to have infinite cooldown. The left button up right there.
The left button up.
Yeah, the first, that one. Yeah, on the left angle corner up, there you have the first, that one. Yes. Okay, so you have auto attack on, enable? It's
my settings are just insane. I don't even know what am I doing.
No problem.
So
doesn't matter.
Mostly I play with auto attacks on both right and left clicks on the mouse, because when I started to play ADC a few months ago, I thought I have to change on my settings because I cannot kite with.
No problem. Let's go to the settings and let's go to Jatek and let's try to disable the last one. No, that's not problem. If that's what you're used to, no worries. I have nothing against that one. You can enable it if that's what you're used to. Let's go to the settings. So if you want to play with that setting that you just disabled, it's no problem. Go to Jatek. Okay, so you don't have the auto attack enabled. That's fine. That's no problem. Okay, now let's close this. Doesn't matter. Okay, just press W on the Doomy. Okay, and press W again. You can actually proc the passive with your W, and there's a lot of them.
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
Right? Did you know that?
I see. No.
Very important.
That's nice.
Let's try to hit the target 3 times and then to try to W. Very nice. See that damage? In the game, you don't have to do this always. You can do W first or W after the first attack or W to proc the passive. You don't have the luxury to choose when to W in the game, because what you're gonna do is that you're gonna try to do auto and then W, and then they will flash away and you can't W anymore. So bottom line is, in the game, every time when you know you're gonna hit the W, just hit it. You don't have to think much about proccing the passive, but you have to know it. Okay. Okay. This champion might be a bit hard for you to grasp the concepts. Okay, so let's go back to the game. Let me know when you can see my screen.
Yeah, I'm back.
Perfect. So basically, what I'm saying right here is that by throwing the W, it is a big waste. Why do you think I'm saying that it's a big waste to throw W like this?
Because I can't proc my passive.
Exactly. And we're talking about 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So it's better to keep your W when you engage or when they engage, so you fight, you know? So you keep your W. Yes, there are some situations where they are very low HP, and by you using W, you're going to make them lower, so your W has pressure, because you know that the chances of you all-inning or them all-inning is very low. Therefore, you can use your W to poke. That's a different situation. Here they are almost full HP, so even if you hit this W, you don't have so much value compared to, you know, W here. Perfect. You got a kill. So now we need to know if we should stay or if we should recall. Since you got a kill, you usually want to recall and spend your gold, but you need to pay attention to how much gold you have. 400 gold. Unfortunately, if we push this wave, we're gonna have only 600 gold, and since you have almost full mana and very healthy HP, you can consider staying and only last hitting. So you shouldn't really, because you don't want to recall. You push if you want to recall and you have like money in base, or if you want to, you know, you need to be on the river, you push, or there are 1 HP in the tower and you want to get plates, or enemy thrashes mid lane and you want to hit the tower. So I push the wave if I want to recall, I want to hit the tower, or I want to go for the river. Here you don't want to recall because you have 400 gold. Hitting the tower is very greedy, you don't know where is the enemy jungle and enemy Jinx is coming. And then there is nothing on the river. So that's why you shouldn't push. But here, since you actually decided to push, you need to crush this wave. But I'm saying that this wave is not crushed. How do I know?
The amount of the minions.
True, but so okay, so isn't this gonna crush the wave in the tower?
No, because their wave is coming as ours.
True. So Jinx is probably almost in the laning phase, and you're gonna have the wave stacked here. She loves it because this is a freeze for her. So what should you do right here?
Well, try to freeze.
Try to freeze so you stay.
Middle of the lane.
So now you just stay in the middle of the lane. Like right now, you just stay here. So how is your wave right now?
Because I'm going to have more minions than they.
So they have 6 right here. How many do you have?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 more. 11.
6 more. So is this a freeze?
No, it's not going to be a freeze.
Slow pushing into them. A freeze is when they have more minions, and specifically with 4 more minions. 10 against 6, a freeze. 5 against 1, a freeze. This is coming into you and it's a freeze. A freeze can be towards them. Like if you have 10 minions and they have 6, that's a freeze for them, not for you.
Yeah. I thought you were asking what should have I done.
So what should you have done here? In this specific situation, because yes, in that case, you should just keep the wave there since 1, you can't hit the tower since Jinx is coming and she's gonna get all of the minions. 2, you don't need to be on the river. 3, you don't need to recall because you have 500 gold. So you should only last hit. The problem is that you didn't and you pushed. But I'm saying that after you made this mistake, what should you do right now is to crush the wave. Why should we crush the wave?
Maybe because that way I can make them lose XP, like the Thresh for sure.
Okay, but they're almost into the tower right now. So you can recall immediately, or you can push this wave and crash the wave into the tower. Which one is better?
Then recall. Maybe I can buy something.
Okay, so you're just gonna recall. So if you recall right now, if I'm Jinx here, what am I gonna do with these waves?
Push the wave.
Let's see.
Or freeze.
Okay, so you have a free freeze.
Yeah. Okay. I see your point.
Perfect. So she can freeze, right? Because you have a lot more minions. She should only push a wave when she has a freeze. Again, I repeat, a freeze is when she has more minions, 4 more minions on her wave. So right here, she has 6, you have 10. The 10 minions are gonna kill the 6 minions. So you lose minions. That's what's the freeze. You make the enemy lose minions. Okay, so she should not break that. She should just freeze. Unless she has a lot of items like static shift 2 items and she knows she can get the tower by breaking the freeze. But that's very rarely. So she can freeze here. So then to do that, what can you do? Because you can't just recall and give her freeze right here.
But if you said that it's too greedy to push all the way along and just crash the wave.
So if you stay and you push based on your HP, how many chances you have?
Well, not really.
Exactly.
I'm just fine.
So it's not impossible to die, but it's like, okay, I agree with you. If you're this HP, just recall, run. Okay, they have a freeze, but run. You don't want to die. If you have this HP, yeah, I would recall. But no, you're pretty healthy. You can crush the wave. Just crush the wave. Take this wave and this wave in the tower. So the next wave that they have meets in the middle with your wave. So you actually reset the waves. Very important. But now, if the Morgana is recalling, this is more greedy than if she's not recalling. So you need to communicate with her. Hey, I really need you to help me to push because this is frozen. It's a frozen lane for her. So I need to crush it fast. So when she recalls, you need to tell her or ping assistance or ping push because look at this. This is a lot more greedy than if she stays with you, she pushes with you, and then you guys recall together. So that's what we should do here. And you can also use your Q to push in a case like this. You can push, you can ignore Jinx, you don't even need to trade. Ignore Jinx, Q the wave, get it in the tower, and then recall. And you can recall, you could have recalled here because she actually doesn't see you here, as you can see. And she's in the tower with a big minion wave. If she wasn't and she stops your recall, then you can stay here, but she had minions in the tower, so she couldn't really do that. We talked about you not needing to buy attack speed, you need to buy damage, AD, physical damage, so you can evolve your Q faster. Yeah, so
Okay.
we have lots of things to learn. Wave management, recall timings, a lot of things. So we're gonna start with the first 10 minutes. So here you get a kill, and very nice, you get a kill. This wave is slow pushing into them because we see that our waves already met here, and her wave is still here. So now it's pushing into them. You have 700 gold, so you want to push this, especially because they are pinging Drake, so you want to be there. You push the wave pretty fast. And then right now you have decision number 1, take the tower because Thresh just respawned. Decision number 2, go for the Drake. You need to move your camera. The Drake is 3481 HP. We don't know where is the jungle, so the correct move is to move to the Drake to secure it. If you know the jungle is top, there is no way enemy jungle is gonna be here. Enemy bot lane is dead, and there is absolutely no universe when, you know, your jungle gets, like the Drake is gonna be stolen. You should push and get plates. But in this case, you should go secure the Drake. You did secure the Drake. You shouldn't actually stay until 1 HP. You should stay until like the smite damage plus a little bit. So the smite damage right now is 600. So I would stay until 1200, 1000, and then you can go to the lane because you don't want to leave the minions to die. Like now you could have already, because you can just go and farm, you're losing XP. And then you recall here. Let's see how much gold you have. 900 gold. So in terms of the money, it's okay to recall here because you have 900 gold. But we need to see the wave, because if she can crush that wave and she can get plates, or if she has a freeze and you need to go there and crush the wave so you break the freeze, then this recall is not good. So two things when I recall. One, do I have the money for the item? In this question is yes, it's okay. 900 gold is not ideal, but it's okay. And the second question is, how is my wave? So we move. Let's see, is she pushing? Yes, in this case you should stay. Why? Is because we can see that she's pushing pretty fast. How do we know it? Well, as you recall, you move your camera and you see if she's staying here and she's just last hitting, this means you have plenty of time to actually come back in the lane phase and come in time. If she pushes like a cycle like this one, then you have to be like, okay, she's gonna get a plate. Is it worth to recall? And then yes, if you have a static shift, like a very big item, you're like, okay, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna give her a plate, but I have a huge item, or I have 2k gold, or I have, that's fine. There are situations where you can say, fuck it, I'm gonna, just recall. But in this situation, 900 gold is not really good over recall. Why am I saying?
Because I can't get a full item.
Yes. So then since she pushes, losing this wave and losing a plate is not worth for this case, so then you should stay. And here the bad thing is that you still like looked at mid lane, which you have free farm bot lane and you looked at mid lane. And there are cases where, you prioritize fights over farm. I think his farm is 100% here, and fight is really far from you. Like look at how far the fight is. It's not like you fight for a fight here or here or here or here or even here. No, it's pretty far. So you should choose the wave here. No, you're gonna lose. And you don't want to stay mid here. You want to go back to bot as soon as possible to catch the farm. The Jinx mistake right here.
Yeah, I just see the mistake that I've made. Yeah.
Right here, the Jinx is recalling, and she's actually, this is not a good wave state. You see, she actually gave you a freeze. What she should do is that she should crush this wave. Why should she have crushed?
I can get back and get the XP and the farm. Perfect. So right here, you go to the lane and you have a freeze. You could stay here and freeze. The problem is that you have plenty of, you have 1000 gold, so you need to recall. So you can break the freeze in this case and just break the freeze, push another one and recall. Because in this case, you really want to recall. Then a fight happens on the river. Your support is there. You can't really follow there. You actually just gave, just gave away the cannon. Yeah, so you actually have this tendency to move. You don't know which fights to follow. So it's very simple. In a case like this, you always prioritize the farm unless there is a very easily reliable, close to you fight that you can attend to. So
if those are the free minions and you can get 100 minions absolutely for free, no risk. But there's a fight here. There's a fight here. There's a fight here. You're looking at the fight and you know you're gonna get a kill minimum. You can always consider giving up the free farm. Always. But if the fight is far, like this is close. This is close. Anything here is close. Close, 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 close. This is pretty close. I would get the minions and I'll move. This is really close for you because your ulti range is like this, so you have to walk a bit. That's why you should like stay here because it's unreliable. They are pretty healthy, so if you jump in here, no one is gonna guarantee you're gonna do something. And 3 is that the distance is pretty big. Plus, you have free farm here, so you see how you're just living.
Yeah.
And now you're probably not even thinking about your money. Jinx is gonna get plates. Like, unfortunately, you can't move here. If the waves were in the middle, like if the waves were like here, 6 minions, and you move like this, that's fine. Because you're not really losing much. But in this case, look what you're doing. This is very, very bad. You see this? Just giving 3 plates. And then now you should just fast push because you have 1,700 gold. You really can't stay here. You really want to recall. Push, recall. Push, recall. Crash the wave, recall. You need to push this wave as well. And then recall. Use your E, use your Q. You gotta be fast. You gotta be quick. And then now just recall. Yeah. We do have problems with recall timing. And then now you recall, even though they get tower, you can't stay because they could dive you. And you anyways have a lot of money, so you just recall, okay. So do you have a stable champion pool right now? Like, do you know which champion you like and which champion you want to play?
Well, I really would like to learn Vayne because she's seems pretty good. But my favorite is Jinx, and now I like Karsa. I tried Ezreal, but I didn't really like play him because of that I don't really have wave clear, and yeah, and I just felt like I don't know when to use my E and just jump into the fight. So yeah, I sometimes use Caitlyn, but I don't know how to use her traps, and I just can't do that much damage as the other Caitlyn's does. So yeah.
Okay.
And
have you
nowadays
tried like
Varus.
MF and Jean and other champs?
Yeah. But MF, I don't really like her, but sometimes I play her. Jin is quite good. I like him. I've tried him in this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. So let's finish with this and we make a plan. How much money you have here? 700 gold. Okay, you play the lane. You don't need to recall. You just follow your support. Try to fight. They go in aggressive. You wasted your ulti, or oh, you could have killed him if you ulti there.
I killed him somehow.
Like here, if he runs like this, okay, just ulti here, right here, and then you probably misclicked or. And here you shouldn't really ulti. You can just auto attack her. You see, you're just ulting for no reason. You just wasted it. And then here you have 1,500 gold. Okay, that's a lot. You can push and recall. Push and recall. You can get this plate because it's very low. But you don't need to get another plate because they are very close to you. So if you get this plate too and they will be here and you'll try to recall, they will stop your recall. So you should just better get one plate here. And then just run and recall. You get hooked, no problem. And then he really need to recall. You have 1,800 gold. But now they start Drake because you missed the timing. So that's not very good. Plus, you don't know where is Evelyn. So look at the face check here. Look at the Morgana, how smart she's walking. Look at you. If the Evelyn is here, you're dead. So you should try to like hover this angle. And then I hope you're gonna recall soon after this Drake. You really need to recall. Like, you can't fight this. You're again gonna lose the tower. you're again gonna lose the tower. If you move here, what is Jinx gonna do? She's gonna get the tower again. The same mistake, you see? Just going for these fights and not thinking about your bot lane waves. It's not good. And here you should just instantly recall. You anyways lose the tower because we did made too many mistakes with like moving. We moved too much. So just recall and get your... You have 2,400 gold. That's huge. That is huge. And then now the Jinx is almost killing you. Like you really can't stay here. You're still staying. Like you can't stay here. You have 2,500 gold. Just recall, instant recall. Don't stay. The wave is here. You're not losing anything. The next wave is there. The evelyn is here. Just go into this. Just ignore recall. Because now you're just wasting time. I see. That's not very good because you won't be able to play Kate like Kai'Sa and Vayne. Just because if you play an easy champ, your improvement, let's say to platinum, can take 3 to 4 months. Let's say hypothetically. If you play Kai'Sa, it will take 8 to 10 months. If that's okay and you want to make this commitment, that's no problem. But you need to know that it will take a lot slower. And I'm going to show you exactly why it will take slower. Because Kai'Sa is very fun, but she has some very, very hard combos. I'll show you very soon. Okay, and you tell me if you know that. Do you know any combo on the Kai'Sa?
Well, when I'm trying to learn a new champion, at first I just play, and then I'm going to watch some videos of the champion, and I'm just in the stage that I'm still just trying to be comfortable with her.
Yes.
And like I'm really picky with champions.
I see. Okay, so let's see. So the first combo on Kai'Sa is very important. So you can QW at the same time, as you can see. Probably something that you don't know. So when you're using Kai'Sa, you always want to use your Q, and then you want to use your W immediately so you can proc your passive. You can start with the E or you don't start with the E, depending on how much threat there is. You can use your E to escape, or you can just use your E to go in. The combos with the ultimates are very, very different compared to other AD carries, because other AD carries, they just hit the closest target like this, you see? And you just go from there. But with Kai'Sa, it's a lot different. Kai'Sa need to jump in the backline and do damage. So the combo is R, W, and then Q. And it actually do it from the air. So you do R here, then W there. Look at this. Let me show you. So you do R, W, Q. This is the combo. R, W, Q. See how fast? R, W, Q. But this is almost impossible for you, that you have like a lot of mistakes in the laning phase, and also you need to learn the basics to make this combo. Also, look at the ultimate. This is the normal auto attack. And this is the auto attack reset. Look at this. Auto, 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 auto. You see how fast that goes? Auto, auto, auto. You see? The auto attack animation cancel. So a lot of things like this. So if you want to win on Kai'Sa, you need these things. You need the composition. You need some players that will play Nautilus, that will play Rel, that will play these champions. You need to know the combos on her. If that's fine and you're okay with having like 40% win rate, 30% win rate on her, that's okay. Well, maybe not, because if you're going to play duo. But what I'm saying is basically an easy champ will allow you to learn the game faster, and also you'll also win more games. So now it's really your choice, because you anyways have the coaching, so you're anyways going to improve a lot faster than normal players. But the most efficient way is with an easy champion rather than a hard one. So now we have the option number 1, play Kai'Sa, I don't know, Vayne and whatever. Option number 2, we have play Kai'Sa, but you add an easy champion, so you can have, you know, an easy champion that will help you. Or option number 3, which is the most efficient for improving, is you play only easy champions to improve, which is Miss Furton, Ashe, Jinx, Jhin. We pick from these 2 champions.
Okay, I'm totally rely on you, so okay.
Which one do you think is
I love
best?
Jinx. Of course the third one, because of course it's easier to learn if the champion is easier to play. So, okay.
Because I also want you to have fun. Like, I don't want you to, play a champion just to improve fast. Okay, if you don't have fun, that's bad.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I love Jinx anyway, so Jinx is if you say so, if Jinx is fine, then I'm all good.
Okay, so then we can just do maybe Jinx. Okay, you said you play Miss Fortune and Ashe. You said you didn't like
Yeah.
Miss Fortune.
Yeah.
And how many games did you play her?
I play Ashe more than Misfortune, but it's only because I'm always angry of the enemy Misfortune that she just press R and that's all the champs, and I'm always just mad and I feel like I don't want to play her because I don't know.
Just because it's the R champ?
Yeah,
that's why.
Could you please repeat it?
So you're basically saying that she's just an R champion and
yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, but
do you know
but
what her
sometimes
passive does?
Yeah, the movement speed.
Okay.
You mean?
Yeah, and it does more damage if you're hitting different targets. Yeah, maybe you you knew about that, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just thinking maybe you don't know how the champion works. Maybe you're not playing very well the champion, so you feel like the champion is weak when it's actually very strong.
No. I know she's really strong. Just yeah.
Okay.
I can play her more.
No, it's okay.
I'm
Jinx is
totally
fine. Jinx is fine. We go Jinx, and you think it's good approach to play only one champion, like because it's good in terms of learning, but is it good in terms of having fun? Because I don't want you to, get really bored.
I love Jinx. I mostly play with Jinx just with the team we have a coach and he said that I have to play more champs and that's why I started to play Kai'Sa.
See, yeah, that's kind of the opposite, like for like learning,
Mm-hmm.
So there is that. Maybe you can have like 2 champions. You can play Jinx and you can just choose one more.
Okay.
So you can have 2 champions.
Then I think I don't know. Let me think it over.
Yeah, so
the other champ.
Yeah, it's so for the team it's better to play different champs, but if you play different champs you'll improve in so long. It will take forever to improve. So maybe you can just play only Jinx for the purpose of learning, and then maybe you can just play Jinx with your team and try different champions there, but just focus 70 to 80% of the games on the Jinx.
Okay.
That could be good.
That sounds good. Yeah. That's good.
You would also have to play different supports so you can learn better about the cooldowns, about the range, about just that's why you're probably not knowing how to position it yourself, play so safe because you never played these champions. Did you ever play Leona, Nautilus, Blitzcrank?
Yeah. I played support for like 2 years. Just it's because not trust them, and that's why I'm so
I see.
passive.
Did you play the AD carries, solo AD carries? Like, did you play Lucian? Did you play Varus? Did you play Zaya? Did you play...
Yeah, I like Saya.
Okay, so you're saying you played these champions. Because in the game, it usually feels like we don't know really what the champions do. You know at a very basic level, but you don't know the trade patterns. You don't know what like they fundamentally need to do. So I'm just thinking that you need a bit more practice on all the champions, so support and AD carry from time to time, Okay, good. So let's make a plan. So what do you think are the biggest, most important things that we learned for today's coaching session? Let me make a list for you right here. Okay, what do you think is are the most important things that we learned today?
That I really have to be more aggressive and I have the chance to be.
Okay. What else?
Went to Recoil, but I still have really a lot of questions. So I mean,
Perfect. So recall
not exact
timings.
questions.
So yes, so
Yep.
the mistakes that we identified today is that we don't know when to recall and we don't know wave management. So like basic information about these things. With the recall timings that we get kills, we need to recall if we have over like 1000 gold. If you have 400 gold and you have full HP, you can stay, you can slow push if you want to be on the river, or if you want to get plates, or if you want to recall, you push the wave very fast. The freeze is when they have 4 more minions on the current waves. You can freeze and you can recall, or you can freeze and you can stay depending on how much HP you have. And we also learn about macro rotations. Okay, this is when to follow a team fight and when to stay for the wave, when to prioritize the wave. So definitely these are like very, very big things. So what should you work on first? Okay, definitely the early game. Recall timings will get better. Wave management, you have this tendency to stay so long and never recall and get too many plates. Okay. So how much do you usually play, let's say, in a week? Like how much on average?
I play a lot, like really a lot.
Okay, so what's an average per day? Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
It's around 3 per day.
Around 3 per day. Okay, good. So
but it's the minimum.
Okay, all right. Good. So then, I want you to play minimum 25 more games on Jinx in a ranked solo duo. You're gonna play duo usually, or do you play solo?
Solo.
That's fine.
Usually.
So you can play 25 more games. You can watch the session one more time, and I want you to play minimum 5 games per week on different bot lane champs. So if you go here and you just I'm not share screen anymore, am I? Oh, I'm just you see my screen, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so you go here, you choose pick rate, and you try to play the 15 most played champions, so you can get a feel of them. You can also do the same thing on support. That can help you a lot. And do you usually watch like pro players, playing their playing your champs, or not really?
I sometimes I do.
Okay, you can type like this Kaisa replay lol, and you just like find some replays. You just need to watch the first 10 minutes, nothing more. And you're looking exactly on what they do with the waves. When do they hit the minions? When they recall? Stuff like that. So you can see how they trade, you can see their positioning, you can see how they move. Because it's important for you to do that. To learn.
Okay.
So watch minimum 2 games of pro players on Kaisa. Okay.
On Kaisa?
Sorry. On Jinx or on whatever you decide to play. Whatever you decide to play. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult though if you want to also be in the team and play like 10 champions and also learn, and it's gonna be a bit iffy. It's gonna be it's like you. Okay, let me just use an analogy. Okay, let's say you want to be an Olympic, and you want to be an Olympic at football. Then you also want to be at rugby, and then you also want to be at, I don't know, League of Legends. Like, it's just, even though some of them they go hand in hand kind of, and there are same concepts, it's going to be so hard to focus your attention on, okay, what is the most important thing. Same thing with League and playing competitive, playing with the team. If you need to play a lot of champions, then you won't learn much. So maybe you can just play like 2-3 games per day, always on Jinx ranked, and anything that is extra you'd play on different champions, whatever you want. But you have to have those 3 games that are ranked. So I want you to play more ranked. If you decide to play more flex, that's fine, but preferably it's gonna be solo queue. Watch the session one more time, play 24 more games on solo queue, And the most important thing that I need to think about is the first 10 minutes with minions. When it comes to when do I recall, pushing, being the support to help you push, and trading around the minions, and maintaining and creating a wave where you have more minions. So this is what you need to learn. Yeah, it's gonna be slow because we need to start from scratch, and you're gonna be up against players that play 10-15 years the game. So it is that. There is that. We're gonna go step by step. You have me here. You can message me absolutely anytime on the Discord. Just focus on these things. It still will go hit or miss because again we have so many things to work on. Focus on your gameplay. Focus on learning. Watch the session one more time. Play what you enjoy. Hope you're gonna enjoy Jinx, and you said you do. And yeah, we just go step by step.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Do you have any questions for today?
No. Only one thing that when you think it's going to be okay to for the second session.
So the second session, if you finish the homework right here, it should be more than enough for you to do the next one. If you feel the need that you want to do it faster, that's fine. We can do it faster, no problem. Whether it's gonna be a week, 2 weeks, a month, no problem. Take your time, practice, and if you struggle, then we can do it faster. But ideally, if you can play these games, you can play these new champions, watch minimum 2 games of pro players, watch the session one more time, play 25 more games, and if you finish it, it would be ideal to finish the homework before doing another one. But if you struggle, we can also do it faster.
Okay. Then just keep in touch, and I'm going to let you know. Okay.
Yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you.
No problem,
Thank
no
you.
rush. I thank you. It was very fun, and let me know if I can help you with anything. Just DM me on the Discord anytime. I'll be here for you. And let me know how it goes. Make sure you play Jinx, focus on these things, watch some pro players, and it will slowly but surely get better. I think in a month or two, your wave management and recall time is going to be really, really good, and you're also going to see progress in your gameplay.
Okay, thank you so
How
much.
was the coaching session for today?
It was so cool, and I really like how you coaching. Like, you're kind, and yeah. So thank you for everything.
Awesome. Very happy to hear that, and please feel free to message me if you have any questions. Just message me on Discord. I'll be here for you. If you struggle, if you don't struggle, if you message me, I'll be here. And whenever you're ready, you message me, and we just book the session pretty fast, like last time. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
I thank you. See you next
Thank
time.
you. Yeah. See you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Awesome. Guys, don't forget about Patreon. I'm going to post a tier list very soon. So check out the Patreon, guys, and check out the coaching. If you haven't done coaching session, you haven't booked coaching session, guys.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.